Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do a bit of a meals of the week video. I don't think I'll do these all the time, but I just thought I'd share with you what meals that we had over the week to try and maybe inspire you. So Monday night was chicken fried rice. So I always cook my rice and make sure that it's cold or 1 day old. That's the best way to do your fried rice in my opinion. So here I'm just doing marinating my chicken. Sometimes I use a Chinese flavouring, sometimes I use a salt and pepper sachet thing flavouring, but tonight I'm doing my own. So I'm doing soy sauce, garlic and ginger, and then that's me marinade there for that. And I've got a few mixed vegetables in there, and I just fry my chicken off and then fry my rice off and add the chicken and all the veg and that back in. So Dylan he didn't want egg in his rice, he wanted an omelette. So that's what he got. So you can see there I've got two different cups. One's got more egg in because that's Dylan's. And there you go, there's everything prepped. And there you go, the finished result. So that one's Dylan's. So he's got his chicken fried rice with his omelette. And then myself and Carl just had our egg in our chicken fried rice. And Tuesday was a quiche. So I was making quiche with potato salad, but then Carl then wanted some of these, they like McCain crinkle chip things. And honestly, I made them before and they were absolutely rancid. And then when I went through the bag, there's actually a seasoning packet in there. So, so Carl got them correct and they were actually all right. So this is just me making the pastry. You can buy your pastry in. That's fine. I just made it. So I've got some extra mature cheese, some onion and some tomato, and I fry my onion off because I like the onion cooked. So what I'm doing there, I'm going to put this in. I'm going to blind bake it in the oven. So that's it, blind baked. And I prick the bottom so that the pastry doesn't puff up. Can't get my words out. And then I just layer it up with whatever ingredients that you're going to use. So I'm using onion, tomato, cheese. You can add anything you want in there. Some people do add double cream in, and I add milk in to bulk my egg out. I've never used cream before, but I suppose I bet it's nice. But that's how I do it. I just use egg and I add a little bit of milk to bulk it out a bit. And then that goes in the oven. I think gas mark 4 just until it was cooked, and that's it, baked there. So here you're going to see Carl. So Carl had his McCain chip things. They were really nice. I done him a butterflied chicken breast. He's got his quiche and his salad. So that was that. Now Dylan, again, being different. So Dylan had these Aberdeen Angus sizzle steaks. He had that with an omelette, and yes, his omelette did catch a little bit on the bottom of the pan. That's my bad. And he had some sweet potato. But then he said, is there any what's that called? That potato salad. So he had some of that as well, and that one was mine. And we always like a bit of a dessert after. So Carl had some Angel Delight, and then Dylan had this. It's a mango with granola yogurt thing, really nice. So that's what Dylan had. So then Wednesday, this one here is a bit. So Wednesday is a really, really busy day for me. I'm literally on the go from 6 o'clock until about 7:30, and I don't get back home till about 7:30 on a Wednesday. So I gave this a go. Now it's a slow cooker curry by Swatch, and I knew when I was doing it, it's not a curry. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a curry that we would normally have, but I have used some of their packet mixes before and we have really enjoyed it. And this is literally a dump and go. So you just chuck everything in the slow cooker and you just don't even need to think about it again. There's lots of ingredients in there. Well, I'm saying lots. There's tatey, pepper, onion. You mix and some tomato puree, and that was it. I put it on and it cooked through. This was more like a spicy stew. And I don't even know why I made chips with this, because I had potato in there. So I ended up leaving the fries, eating the potato. Carl was Dylan ate both. And Carl ate the fries and not the potato in that. So I wouldn't go mad. It was nice. It was edible. I just wouldn't go mad for it again. I can say I've tried it. But yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with that. And I served it with a bit of these bread things, and that was the dessert for Dylan, which was natural yogurt, banana, raspberry and honey. And then me and Carl had one of these toffee cornettos. And this one is Thursday. So Thursday we had fake away kebab. So I bought some doner meat from Iceland, which is called Grill House, and it's actually all right. So I bought some of that, and then I made a marinade. Again, this is on the channel as well. I made a marinade and I put the chicken in there, and then I just served it with some fries, red cabbage, a little bit of salad. For Carl had the salad, coleslaw. There you go. So there's the doner meat, the chicken, and I put some onion rings on there as well because I had some in the freezer and they needed using. I also bought some little garlic pots things, these little garlic dip things as well. So they were quite nice, and we had a bit of bread. And Dylan had just chicken. He was at a car meet thing, so he had his later. So Friday night we had a takeaway. So this was a garlic tikka masala, plain medium chicken curry, garlic keema naan, and we had some rice and some chips, and it was absolutely delicious. Dylan didn't have takeaway Friday night. He was out, so it was just me and Carl, and as I say, it was absolutely delicious. So Saturday we were going to have a barbecue, but the weather changed the plans. So I decided to do the barbecue in the house, but Dylan wanted the oven baked chicken from the local takeaway. So I got him 2 of them, and that does him that meal, and then leftovers he might have through the evening or even for dinner the next day. And that was ours. So I did a burger, some potato salad, this barbecue chicken stuff, kofta kebab things, coleslaw and some chicken drumsticky things, and I did just grilled the burgers off and cooked the chicken in the air fryer, and it turned out really, really nice. I would have preferred a barbecue, but as I say, the weather had other plans. And then on Sunday, which is today, we had mince and dumplings. So I just fry the mince off, put some onion and turnip in there, and then cook that in the oven covered with foil. And then we made some dumplings, had that with a little bit of veg, and that was really, really nice. I've also recorded a step-by-step video of this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on Sunday's meal. And we haven't really had that many vegetables over this week, but we do eat a lot of fruit, so it was nice to have a few veggies today, and that's that plated up. And what I did a little mini strawberry crumble for Carl, and then I had this chocolate fudge cake in the freezer. It's just an Iceland special, so I did that with some fresh cream for afters, and that is our meals of the week.